Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about the angle of elevation and depression. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So complete the table below. Based on this given figure, we need to identify the horizontal line of sight, or we call this one horizontal line, the line of sight, the angle of elevation, and the angle of depression. Now before we answer this one class, we need to define these terms. Let's start with the line of sight. The line of sight is an imaginary line that connects the eye of an observer to the object being observed. Now, horizontal line of sight, or we call this one horizontal line, is an imaginary line level to the eye of the observer. Angle of elevation is the angle from the horizontal to the line of sight of the observer to the object above. Angle of depression is the angle from the horizontal to the line of sight of the observer to the object below. So let me just explain this one class with regards to this illustration. So let's have an illustration. Now I have here an illustration of a boy, and this boy will be our observer. Now the line class that is level to the eye of this boy is what we call the horizontal line. Once again, this line right here level to the eye of the observer. Once again, our observer is the boy. This line is what we call the horizontal line. So this line will be our horizontal line. So this is the horizontal line. Now, if the boy watches the kite, once again, if the boy looks up and watches the kite, this line right here is what we call the line of sight. So this will be the line of sight. Once again, this line level to the eye of the observer is what we call the horizontal line. And this line of sight, when the boy watches or looks upward, watches the kite, this line right here is what we call the line of sight. And we can form an angle, right? There's an angle form. This will be the angle. Now, this angle right here, class, is what we call the angle of elevation. So, this is the angle of elevation. So, therefore, angle of elevation is formed above the horizontal line. Okay, once again, angle of elevation is formed above the horizontal line. Now, what if the boy looks downward and watches the ball? Now, if the boy looks downward, this will be our line of sight. So, this is the line of sight. This will be the line of sight. And we have another angle, right? We can form another angle. So, this angle right here. Now, this angle is what we call the angle of depression. So, this is what we call, class, the angle of depression. Angle of depression. Now, to make the story short, angle of elevation is above the horizontal line. Angle of depression is below the horizontal line. Once again, class, always refer in this horizontal line. This horizontal line is level to the eye of the observer. So, this will be our observer. Level to the eye of the observer is what we call the horizontal line. Below the angle of depression, above the angle of elevation. Let me give you another example, class. What if this is our observer? Alright, once again, this is our observer. Level to the eye of the observer. This will be our horizontal line. Once again, this is horizontal line. Now, where is the angle of elevation? The angle of elevation, if the observer looks upward, this angle right here is what we call the angle of elevation. And if the observer looks downward, this angle right here is what we call the angle of depression. And this angle, that would be the angle of elevation. So that's the thing there, class, with regards to angle of elevation and the angle of depression. So I hope you understand this one, class, with regards to angle of elevation and angle of depression. So if you understand this one, we will be answering this table below. And let's complete the table, class. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so let's start with the first figure. So we have the building, and this will be our horizontal line. Therefore, the observer is here. So this is the horizontal line. Level to the eye of the observer is what we call the horizontal line. So this will be the line of sight. Therefore, the observer looks downward. So the horizontal line, that would be ray CA. Now you'll be asking questions, sir, why do you name this one ray CA? Because we have a fixed point, then an arrow. If there's no arrow, therefore this will be line segment CA. But since this is an arrow, it should be ray CA. Alright, so therefore, the horizontal line, that would be ray CA. You start, once again, because when you name the ray, you start at a fixed point, then arrow. Fixed point, then arrow. Ray CA. Now the line of sight, that would be ray CB. So line of sight, that would be ray CB. Now, do we have angle of elevation? Nope, we don't have angle of elevation because this angle right here below the horizontal line is what we call the angle of depression. Okay, once again, below the horizontal line is what we call the angle of depression. So we don't have angle of elevation. This is none. And the angle of depression, that would be angle C. So angle of depression, this angle right here, is what we call the angle of depression. This will be angle C, or we can name this one angle ACB. Angle ACB. This is just the same, class. Angle C or angle ACB. That's just the same. Alright, so number 2 example. This is our observer, and he looks upward. This is the horizontal line of sight. Okay, so this is the horizontal line or horizontal line of sight. It's just the same, class. Horizontal line or horizontal line of sight. So horizontal line, that would be ray. Once again, you start at a fixed point, then towards the arrow. Ray SR. So ray SR. And the line of sight, so the observer looks upward. This will be the line of sight. Ray ST. So ray ST. And we have the angle of elevation. Yup. Above this horizontal line, once again, this is the horizontal line level to the eye of the observer. This will be the angle. Above this horizontal line, this is what we call the angle of elevation. So the angle of elevation is angle S, or we can name this one angle TSR. Angle TSR. You can name this one angle RST. That's okay. So let's have TSR. Alright, do we have angle of depression? Nope. We don't have angle of depression. So this is not. Alright, so that's it for number 2. Let's try another example, class. Let's have more complicated examples. Alright, so example number 3, we have a tower, an airplane, and a boat. Now our observer is on the tower. He looks up to the airplane as well as he looks down to the boat. Now once again, class, first thing to do is you need to check the horizontal line. So where is the horizontal line? Now the horizontal line is a line level to the eye of the observer. So therefore, our horizontal line, that would be XZ. Ray XZ is our horizontal line. So ray XZ is our horizontal line. Now for the line of sight, since the observer looks up to the airplane as well as he looks down to the boat, we have 2 lines of sight. Once again, this is the line of sight. First line of sight, that would be XY. Second line of sight, that would be XW. So therefore, we have ray XY and ray XW. I hope you're not confused, class. We have 2 lines of sight because the observer looks upward and the observer looks downward. Alright, so once again, it is ray because we have an arrow. If there's no arrow, if there's no arrow, we can call it line segment XY. Since we have an arrow, that's why we call it ray XY. Alright, so this is ray XY. Now for the angle of elevation, above this horizontal line, this one right here, this angle, is what we call the angle of elevation. And this will be angle YXZ. So angle of elevation, that will be angle YXZ. And the angle of depression below this horizontal line, this angle right here, is what we call the angle of depression. And this angle will be ZXW. ZXW, or you can name this one WXZ. That's the same, class. So let's have angle ZXW. ZXW. That's it, class. All set. Alright, let's have last example, class. Number 4. So once again, class, I apologize for my illustration for number 4. So this is a woman on the top of the hill, and she is watching the flagpole on the top as well as on the bottom. So once again, you always check first the horizontal line. This will be the horizontal line, a line level to the eye of the observer. So this will be line segment AC. So we don't have an arrow, it means line segment. So horizontal line, that is line segment AC. Alright, so once again, we have 2 lines of sight because the woman is looking upward as well as she looks downward. So once again, our line of sight, we have line segment AD. So line segment AD and line segment AB. Line segment AB. And the angle of elevation, this angle right here, above this horizontal line, this is what we call the angle of elevation. This will be angle DAC. DAC. And the angle of depression below this horizontal line, this angle right here, is what we call the angle of depression. This will be angle BAC or CAB. Let's have BAC. BAC. That's it, class. All set. Alright, so I hope you understand it, one class. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, class, if you have some questions with this one, do not hesitate to ask. You can leave a comment in the comment section down below, or you can always message me, class, on our Facebook channel, same name with our YouTube channel. Once again, the next part of our video will be problem solving involving angle of elevation and depression. I will just put the link on the description down below. Alright, so once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.